Do you find that when you're writing that you need some sort of inspiration? You need something to happen, either within you or within your life or around you, that makes you go, I'm going to write a song about that? Or is it something which just, you get up in the morning and you think, got an idea?
Well, when I was a younger man, I used to, obviously feed off the drama like a little fish, and that's why in my 20s and 30s, it's, it got a bit moany. I didn't know whether I was creating the drama first to write the song or the other way around. But now it's just it's a celebration, and it almost similar to this kind of surreal stuff, nonsense of the early haircut stuff, really, which was just there wasn't a real drama going on there. It was just a kind of innocent reflection of the time. That's why I really enjoy singing early stuff, the Haircut 100 stuff. I mean, it's the simplicity of Love Plus One.
Yeah.
I just really like singing that. I love it, and what with, Haircut 100 all being, together again, it's lovely to, it's lovely. It's just like lovely to sing those songs with all together. It's lovely.
Brilliant. It must be fantastic.
And I think Les lives in Spain.
Yeah? Oh, we'll have to hunt him down.
Yeah, Les loves it, yeah. I mean, he was always the bright spark of the band, and so that's why he's in the sunshine.
Now, the album itself spawned three top 20 singles? I remember that. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
When you were writing the album, did it sort of... Did you look at it as though, this one's going to be a single, or this one's going to be a single?
Funny enough, no. That kind of stuff started to happen more towards the mid and the end of the 80s, when the business side seemed to seep in. There was lots of people saying, this is a hit and this needs to be a hit. You need to work with this producer and that producer. Really, up until then, I just what I did, and it just was commercial because that's what I love, commercial art. I was a commercial artist before, and everything commercial, it's just lovely. So it just happened to be, I'll always put it in a Buddy Holly form or a Beatles form, a commercial form, whatever it is. Even if it's a poem, I'll put it into short and sweet structure.
Funny you should mention that. Talking about poetry, just before we gave you a call, we were listening to, because I've got Pete in the studio with me, we were listening to an album of music which I think you put together, where I think it's you playing guitar and somebody else reading poetry underneath it.
Yeah, it's I've just started writing about 1998 without music, just stream of consciousness things, and I wrote them down on a pamphlet and just had them and called them Open Sesame Seeds. And they were just a bunch of words with titles on. I mean, I didn't call it poetry, but friends of mine, and especially my friend Greg, called it poetry because I was out in America, and he in California, and he lives out there, and it's because I had a American. Well, she's not American actually, but my girlfriend was from there at the time, and she. So yeah. Actually, I think she introduced me to Greg. Yes, she did. And he said, what's this? And started reading it. But he was reading it in all manner of, because as an actor, he was reading it in completely different languages. He didn't know why either. He said, I feel like reading this way and that way. And so he just started narrating this stuff. And because he does voiceover stuff too, we were in the studio and narrating. I found it hilarious, and so off he went, and then I got my guitar and started playing to it, and then we started putting it in different scenarios, different places, and then piecing it together like a kind of journey. And there you had a CD, which is, it didn't have any category. We finished it, and there was nowhere to place it. So we just put it together and just gave it to friends. And copies have started to appear places, like obviously there. I don't know how you got hold of one, but it's this thing. So, and I've had friends, play it and said, "Oh my God, I had to kind of I was playing it, and then I didn't realise it's quite quite nuts, isn't it? I had to sort of turn it down. The kids were in the other room and they were saying, "What's that?" it is a bit, yeah, it is what it is. But there wasn't any. There probably is a category for it now. You know, poetry and you know.
Yeah, and it's fascinating.
Now, you know, yeah.
And, another album we were sort of listening to a little bit to was Mermaid and Lighthouse with India Dupree. That's fabulous stuff, isn't it?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, great, fantastic singer. What a voice she has. Amazing. Yeah, yeah. We were boyfriend and girlfriend at the time, and that CD is a pure reflection of our relationship and time together from beginning to end.
That's beautiful. Really, really lovely.
Yeah.